absolute beautiful scenery there. We continue our conversations right here on Good Morning Namibia this morning. Now, body hair accumulates microorganisms or germs, and removing the hair with wax removes these microorganisms, upper skin layers, blood, and wound scabs. Today in the studio, we're joined by wax technician and manager of Fairies Health and Skincare Wellness Center, that's Maunnea Uiras, to tell us more on the benefits or the health benefits of waxing. A very good morning to you and welcome to Good Morning Namibia.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Waxing, often described, the first thing that comes to mind when you say the word wax is pain.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, we're here this morning to talk about the benefits of it, but just in your experience as a wax technician, talk to us about how healthy this exercise is. Yeah.
Okay, waxing is actually very good because it improves the texture of the skin.
Yeah.
So the skin has an epidermal layer. Yeah. So when that layer is removed, the skin is more smoother and more softer.
But doesn't that expose the skin? Isn't that unhealthy for the skin?
No, it's not unhealthy for the skin. It's actually better than hair removals and using razors.
Yeah. Fantastic. Let's talk about the different waxing techniques that exist. And perhaps I've never had a wax in my life, I'm going to confess. So I've never had a wax in my life. So talk to me like I'm in grade 1 and this is a learning curve for me as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we have different kinds of waxes. We have hard wax and soft wax.
Okay. Yeah.
So hard wax is usually used for bikini waxes, Brazilian waxes, underarm waxes, the abdominal waxes, and then the soft wax is mostly used for arms and legs.
Yeah. Okay. And of course, as far as you know, the body parts that are often exposed to waxing, you've mentioned them, the private parts, your underarms. This sounds very painful.
Yes, it is. It is painful, but it's only a 3-second pain. It's
3-second pain.
Yeah, it's not that long.
All right. So you've mentioned, of course, this is a much safer, healthier method compared to other methods such as shaving, etc. How is waxing more safer?
Waxing is more safer because it helps from razor bumps, from ingrowns. It helps you from bad smells as well. So waxing is actually the way.
Yeah, so to say.
It's the way, because imagine now having to shave this week and next week you have to shave again. So with waxing, if you shave now, then it's like for a whole month that you're clean.
So it typically lasts longer.
It lasts longer.
It's much slower. Fantastic. When we talk about exfoliation, there's often this conversation around exfoliating and skin exfoliating. How does waxing help with the exfoliation of the skin? Yeah?
Okay, so waxing helps. It makes the skin more smoother. It helps you from bad smells. It helps. It also helps you from having to always shave
constantly.
Yes.
On that point, so waxing essentially, does it remove the roots of the hair as well?
Yes,
as compared to shaving that just removes the top layer, so to say. Yeah.
It removes the roots as well.
The roots as well.
Yes.
All right. What are perhaps some of the dangers associated with waxing? Because the skin is so bare, the skin is so fragile, what are some of the do's and don'ts after receiving a waxing?
Okay. The don'ts after wax, don't apply any oils.
Okay.
Because now the pores are open, so it can cause blockages.
All right.
What you can do is always just keep it clean.
Yes.
Yes, but don't apply any oils, because the moment you apply oils, it will cause you ingrowns, because now you're rubbing.
Very much.
And it blocks the pores. So don't apply any oils.
Yeah. Let's take the example of armpits, for instance. Say you've waxed my armpits, and I use this deodorant that's spray-like, you know, and sometimes it feels like it could be a bit strong on the alcohol side. Would you advise that after receiving a wax of my armpits that I apply that deodorant?
No, I wouldn't advise to put on deodorant immediately. It's always best to stay like 6 to 7 hours without using deodorant. I know it's
It sounds
it's
long.
not, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's best not to use any deodorant because the pores are open, remember,
Yeah.
and it can cause infections.
Very much so. In the event of an infection, have you had such an experience where a client perhaps gets an infection?
From waxing,
Yeah.
no, not yet.
Okay.
But we have experienced clients that had infections from previous,
Okay,
yeah.
previous appointments, yeah.
So what we always advise them is to go see the doctors. We also advise them to use natural herbs like the aloe vera plant.
Yeah.
You just cut it open and then apply it. So yeah, we always advise clients to go and see the doctors.
Fantastic stuff. So in conclusion, waxing is good for you.
Yeah, it is.
It's healthy for the skin.
Yes, it is.
It lasts longer than typical shaving, etc. And of course, you look better. Yeah. Your final message to the public this morning.
Okay, my final message would be, guys, waxing is definitely the way. It's safer, it's healthier. Also, we currently have a special running at Fairies Health and Skincare Wellness Center.
Right, yeah.
It's called Make a Milli. So everything is $100 from facials, body scrubs, massages, waxing, everything is $100. So please come through. Help us Fairies help you take care of your
Of
bodies.
yourself, very much. Thank you for being with us this morning, and all the
Thank
best
you
to you.
so
Yeah.
much for having me.
Yeah. They have it, Maunnea Uiras. She is a wax technician and manager of Fairies Health and Skincare Wellness Center, talking to us this morning about the benefits of waxing, also alerting us to the different types of waxes that exist, the hard wax as well as the soft wax. Soft wax being used more on, that is, the arm and leg areas, yes, whereas the hard wax is used perhaps on the private parts and your armpits. Just in conclusion, saying that waxing is, of course, much healthier than the typical or traditional shaving methods. Do stay with us. Good morning, everybody continues right here.